Hello and welcome to the Flipixel channel. My name is Jacob and this is AI the Somnium file. This most likely will be the last episode. I think as long as nothing really big happens that raise it to split into multiple episodes. Yeah, but this is the epilogue of the story. It shouldn't be anything too big.
I'm glad you finally got out of that
Just a lot of reading.
Thanks, boss.
Madrushka.
Iris, would you like to have a matryoshka of your own?
Oh, sorry, no. We're not allowed to have pets at the house.
What?
What do you think a matryoshka is?
Matryoshka. Guess we get no answer to what Iris thinks. It's a large key. Cabinet. Boss's chair.
Hey, boss, can I sit in your chair?
No, it's my chair.
Boss's chair. Bags hanging on the rack. Filled with the full devices that vibrate. Right. Good to know, I guess. Elves. Entrance. Cool air is blowing from the AC.
I can't remember how many times I've told you this, but stop ogling me.
This is the last time I'm gonna tell you. I'm not ogling you.
Cool air is blowing from the AC. Mass Tombstone. Charisma? Good question. There are wine bottles lined up.
Hey, boss, didn't you say that once this case was settled, you were going to open up that bottle for me?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Did not.
Why are you lying about this?
Because I don't want anyone to drink my wine. That wine is mine. Bottom line.
You can't get out of your promise with a rhyme.
There are wine bottles lined up. Iris is smiling happily. RC car.
That RC car kind of reminds me of Date's car. Hey,
Yeah?
Iris.
what's the deal with you and Date? Still into him?
No.
An RC car. Boss friend Mario.
I hate being in their Nile group chat. I'm not even that close with them.
Boss friend Mario. Soccer ball.
Hey, Iris. Date was a soccer ball in his past life. That's why he enjoys getting kicked around by me.
I don't enjoy it.
Soccer ball. It's a volleyball.
Volleyball. Volley reminds me of rally, like cleavage. And of course, ball is self-explanatory. Isn't it kind of dirty?
No, it isn't. There's nothing dirty about volleyball.
Don't get mad at me.
There's nothing AO about volleyball.
It's a volleyball. Apparently this broom had been here the whole time. The broom is leaning against the wall. No comment. Of course not. Flag with a big catch on it.
Where did you get that?
Oh, you haven't heard? Starting next year, that's going to be the official flag of Japan.
Wow, really?
No. Flag with big catch on it. The Tanuki statue.
Boom, boom, boom,
Pon poco pon!
Pon poco pon!
Pon poco pon!
Would you two cut it out?
The Tanuki statue. Jobba restaurantstore curtain. Says a king shogi piece.
Reminds me of gyoza. I could really go for some.
Me too, me too!
It's a king shogi piece.
Coffee maker. Coffee, beans, brewing? Damn! I can't think of any more dirty jokes.
Who are you talking to?
Coffee maker is sitting on the shelf. Somehow I know. It's 30. Somehow I know that there's a dirty gay erotic hidden under the rug. The Persian rug is laid out. Boss desk. There are stickers all over the front. There's a clock off to the side of her desk.
Iris, if you had the ability to stop time, what would you do?
Let me think. I want to catch a skyfish.
A dead clock. Battery died on that thing so that the hand have stopped. She has a computer on her desk, the type that has a monitor built in. Bookshelf has a ton of things stuffed in it. Pumpkin carved like a jack-o'-lantern.
That's my jack-o'-lantern.
What if his name was Bill?
Pumpkin carved like a jack-o'-lantern. Happy
Is
birthday.
it your birthday?
No, that's been in here forever.
Every day is like my birthday.
Wow, then you must be really old.
You didn't think that through, did you?
I'm gonna take that down.
A happy birthday decoration. An electric dartboard art game.
Cheer me on, okay?
Arts game.
Here I go. 1, 2, 3.
Throw!
An electric darts game. Also sitting on her desk. The public bath door curtain. Map on the wall. Police poster. A boy band poster.
Oh, those guys are gonna transfer to London State next spring.
Really?
Yeah?
Iris, my best friend. Have I ever told you that you're like a sister to me?
Of course, boss.
Do you want anything? I'll buy you anything you want.
What are you plotting?
Boy band poster. Please. No board.
I had no idea you guys had B-2 stealth bombers in here.
That's a ruler.
Triangular ruler. Symbol.
Did you ever throw that thing around at parks?
It's not a frisbee.
It could be.
You could kill someone throwing that.
You can also kill someone with a frisbee, so what's your point? Stationary bike for the indoor training and also grinding coffee. Right. Remember. That grinding coffee beans. It's a life saver.
Oh, donuts sound good right about now.
Oh, me too, me too.
Life saver. Plastikkfigurer.
Hey, look at that bust.
Oh, that's my lipstick.
Hey, look at that bust. Are his lips red? You still haven't taken down your Christmas tree?
Haven't you heard the old saying? If you take down your Christmas tree early, you won't become a bride until late.
That's not an old saying. That doesn't even make sense.
Aw.
The decorated Christmas tree. That's been here since the first day I was in this room. There's a lot of old stuff hanging on the coat hanger. Adoring the wall. Mysterious mask is displayed on the wall.
Kuranushi. Or Grandpa Kuranushi.
Us mental health is still in question. Mysterious mask displays the wall. Mysterious mask displays the wall.
Can I wear that?
Don't do it. If you get your blood on it, you'll turn into a vampire.
Jojo. Osmania. Interesting achievement. Mysterious mask, it's displayed on the wall.
Boss, you visited me a lot when I was in the hospital, didn't you? You're softer than you look.
What do you mean by that? Do I not radiate an aura of gentleness and caring?
You literally called me a slave before.
But I didn't treat you like a slave. Other than
I
sometimes
disagree.
making you clean my boots with your tongue.
You did, Date?
I absolutely did not.
Why are you asking? You see me every day.
Are you gonna go to the club later?
Interested? But you're still a bit too young. I'll take you when you're older. Promise. Still thinking about her, huh?
No, not exactly.
Well, doesn't surprise me. You two were great partners.
I want to ask you something. 3 months ago, when we exchanged our final words, I looked like I do now. I wasn't in Date's body, but Iva still obeyed me.
Second command confirmed. I understand.
You're underestimating the Wadjet system.
Huh?
Iva was no ordinary AI. She was human in so many ways, including the ability to see and think beyond the physical. She didn't need your voice or iris authentication or anything like that. She knew the real you and regarded you as her master. That's why she followed your command, despite looking completely different. I think maybe she knew your soul, Date.
Boss, I gotta ask. Why didn't you tell me about what happened 6 years ago?
Well, when Shoko's corpse was found, I didn't think it had anything to do with the Cyclops killer. I thought the culprit was Rohan Kumakura, remember? And he committed suicide a year before. I never thought that he was swapping bodies. and the other person responsible for the original Cyclops serial killings was locked up in Fuchu, making it impossible for Saito or Rohan to be involved.
That doesn't make sense.
I didn't tell you. Besides, the sync machine being used to swap bodies is a national secret. I was ordered to never reveal that information to anyone under any circumstances.
You're the one
that's
that
why you
made
kept
us
me in the
switch
dark?
bodies in the first place. Me and Rohan.
By the way, Date, I have a gift for you.
A gift?
Close your eyes.
I did as I was told, closing my eye. And suddenly...
Don't worry, it's just some knockout gas.
Why?
What?
You're going to experience something incredible.
You know, boss, this doesn't
That's
look
my
good.
present to you.
Why?
Shh. Sweet dreams, Date.
This is the sync room. Pewter?
Ah. The sinker chair. Person sitting here does the sinking. The sink machine. Sinker. The door to the control room. It's the inspector I see everywhere. Peter is standing there.
Was it, Kaniza?
It's Kagami! Kaniza, where did you even get that from? Only the first 2 letters are the same. Literally 2/3 of the name is totally different. I heard. Plastic surgery, right? Must have been a really bad wound to have to remake your old face like that. But it looks like it worked at least.
Right then. So, Peter, how is it going, dude?
Am I not allowed to be here?
Of course not. You should have been arrested 3 months ago.
Peter was working with the Renju, or to be precise, I showed by the Renju. He has he was leaking confidential information to him. Peter also helped the Rohan inside the body of 89 escape. Peter was immediately punished and fired for from the force.
Yes, I was arrested. I'm eating awful meals every awful day in an equally awful detention facility.
Then how are you here?
I wonder.
Don't act dumb.
Date, it's okay. Boss brought him here.
Feels sort of bad for Peter.
Why?
She told us not to tell you. Huh? Anyway, I'm sort of like his handler now. I'm supposed to be an inspector, but I was the only person qualified for this job. Kind of pathetic, isn't it?
I did not. But I did use the sink chair.
For what?
Something. Don't worry. She's with the boss. She's safe.
I feel bad for Peter, considering he gets what he deserves, but at the same time, I can understand why he did what he did. But I hope he gets out of prison soon enough, maybe back to work here. Obviously we're not going to see that.
She did for you. Ask her about it. She truly cares about you, you know. That's why she kept silent about what happened 6 years ago.
Huh?
You were once an assassin. If your secret ever got out, your life would be effectively over. But the boss protected you.
Yeah, don't worry
Hiding
about this,
your past.
damn me.
I don't think she wanted you to leave her alone. Now, who is she to you? Anyway, now that this is done, I'll excuse myself.
Iris, what happened to Boss?
She went home. She said she needed to do something in Kabukicho.
She left?
Anyway, forget about that. Let's play!
Play.
Level
Shovel
force.
Forge.
Yeah. Can't interact with Iris, it seems. I left Iris in the car. I figured that she didn't want to see him. I parked the car a little way down. He didn't know that I'm here.
I see your face has improved. This one doesn't make me so angry.
Because it's not his son's face, I guess. I don't know who told him, but he must know about the switch.
What did you come here for?
I want to ask you something.
Well, first looking around. Trophy tree. Garden lantern. There's a small island in the center of the pond. Garden stones. The Shijima residence. There's an arch-shaped stone bridge over the pond. So is feeding the carp as if nothing happened.
That's a strange question to ask a man in his own home.
I just thought prison would suit you better.
Don't you know the law? No one can touch me.
Even though we both know you committed a crime.
Indeed. 18 years ago. And I was not the one who killed Monica Iwai. That was my son, Saito.
But you hired the Kumakuras to hide the body.
The statute of limitations for improper handling of a corpse is 3 years. I did what I did to protect my son. I hardly think that is a sin. Are you familiar with Article 105 of the Penal Code? Relatives of those who have committed crimes cannot be prosecuted for evidence tampering or obstruction of justice.
Yeah, doesn't seem right.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I agree. If I were still a congressman, I might think about changing it.
That's right. You're not a politician anymore. The media has already begun tearing you to pieces.
Yes. Soon I won't be able to live in this country anymore. I'll retire to an island somewhere and live the rest of my days in leisure.
Be careful, so. There are a lot of people out there who have a grudge against you. People who will follow you to the ends of the earth.
That's none of your concern. Is that all you wanted to ask me?
I've been studying for the past 3 months. I've learned a lot about the explosion of the chemical plant in Kawasaki. It was caused by you and Rohan, the chairman of the Kumakuras at the time.
As you know, my son Saito was abnormal. With all of the awful things that my son did. I used my money to cover it up. But that got increasingly expensive, you see. One day, 9 years ago, Saito called me.
Dad, I thought of a plan. A foolproof plan to make us rich.
The chemical plant explosion plan. To help ensure that the casino in Kawasaki would be extraordinarily profitable.
It was Saito's idea.
True. My son was born with an abnormal mind. But if I had never been involved with Monica in the first place, perhaps he wouldn't have ended up losing control completely. As soon as he drove his knife into Monica, something awakened in him. In the end, that's what led to his destructive, violent plan.
You sound like you're blaming yourself.
Perhaps.
Three months ago, 9:02 p.m. On the Friday, Shoko's body was found. So called her burner phone. I asked him why.
Do you recall the conversation we had? That my secretary got a call from number 89? That is true. I did get that call.
I know. You spoke with number 89, didn't you?
I did.
What did you talk about?
He told me this. A woman named Shoko Nadami knows what happened 18 years ago. Contact her.
And you called her phone?
Yes.
Six years ago, my mind was implanted into the body of Saito. I lost my memory and ended up wandering the streets until Boss found me. He hired me at the Abyss and they gave me the name Kaname Dante. But so Saito's father never even put out a missing persons report on his son. Why?
Because of the woman you call boss. 6 years ago, she came to me and explained the whole thing.
You know about the Cyclops serial killings? The culprit is your son, Saito Sejima. But you already knew that, didn't you?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying we should make a deal. You give me one thing, and I promise none of this will be released to the public.
What is it?
Leave Saito with us. Tell anyone who asks that Saito is soul-searching on a trip around the world or something. Do we have a deal?
I didn't have much of a choice, of course. If I refused, Saito's crimes would be exposed and my political career would be over. Besides, I never held much love for him in the first place. She was practically doing me a favor. So, of course, I said yes. And in doing so, I was able to learn a secret of the Metropolitan Police Department. It worked quite nicely for me.
By the way, did you ever meet number 89?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever see his face?
No. Why?
No reason.
Because he's standing right in front of you.
I can't say exactly. The only thing he said was, I realized everything when Shoko arrived. I have to see her again. I had no idea what he was talking about.
At the time, Rohan was in the body of 89. Maybe Rohan realized it when Shoko came to visit the prison. That it was really Saito inside Shoko's body. That's what and that's what he meant by realized everything. Rohan needed to speak with Saito again, but he couldn't. Not from inside the Fuchu prison. Instead, he called up So and had him do it. Maybe he thought he could get right to visit again.
Well, I'll be seeing you, so.
I very much doubt that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
We parted without saying goodbye.
Oh, damn. I left Iris waiting. She might be angry. I gotta get back to her soon.
Where should we go next? If I end up splitting this part after all. Quite a bit left. All depends on how much comes up in these parts.
Iris, didn't you say you were going to see everyone who visited you at the hospital today?
Yes, Mom. I still have some people to see. But Uncle really wanted to come here.
I said no such thing.
Come on, don't be shy. There are a lot of things you want to talk about, right? Come on, just do it.
But I'm not ready. Of course I want to talk to Hitomi. I want to ask her all about what's happened the past 6 years. But that's not for me to ask. Even showing up here like this isn't right, honestly.
Uncle, you're so shy.
I resist teasing me. Maybe I could use that sometimes. It can help me loosen up some of my rusted screws. Loosen up some of my rusted screws. It's the front door. It's the shoebox. No, Dante.
You don't change. I caught you 6 years ago doing the same thing.
Ah, you saw that.
It's a shoebox. It has a nostalgic smell. Dante. Look. There's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. A wooden shelf. A bookshelf. Doesn't seem like there are books there, but there are books hidden behind the covered part. I know all about that. Bookshelf by the wall. The lights are off. There are a lot of dishes.
Iris, remember 6 years ago when you put raw eggs in there and they exploded?
I can't believe you remember that.
Microwave. There's where that's where the Okonomiyaki war happened. Dining table. The refrigerator. It's a kitchen counter. Iris and Hitomi are sitting on the sofa. There's a door in the back of the room. Iris is smiling happily. Hitomi is sitting on the sofa. Salja. Telephone in the corner. The cushion.
Are the flowers still blooming?
Yes, they haven't withered at all. Maybe it's a miracle.
A miraculous winter iris. You can see the trees and sky outside. Can't. Speaker system. A small speaker system. I shortened it. Is it's a speaker system.
Uncle, what's wrong? Are you thinking about how it looks like a dick again?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you used to make that joke like all the time.
The speaker system. How does it look like? I don't get that. Does it look like a dick? There are some elementary workbooks on the table. But looking closely one in the middle is different. Introduction to tax evasion. There are elementary workbooks and a helpful guidebook on the table. The coffee table. Steam is rising from the tea.
Hot, 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 hot.
You said the same thing 6 years ago.
Steam is rising from the tea. And probably from my ears as well. The tea is very, very hot.
Who cares about me? Talk to her. That's what you came for, right?
Thank you. This is all thanks to you, Falco.
No, I didn't do anything. Also, that name.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Date. I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart. They were my best friends. We would always go to this little coffee shop after school. They had this old game machine there. It looked like a table, and it was about shooting invading aliens or something like that. We talked about all sorts of things sitting there. Our love lives, our potential careers, things we didn't like about our teachers. It was their idea that I become a teacher, you know? They told me that teaching elementary suited me perfectly. Those were such fun times. Things have calmed down, thanks to you. The school has changed, but being a teacher hasn't.
I can't ask her that. I was the one who did that to her.
No! Stop!
I was silent, but she must have noticed by my face.
If this is about my arm, don't worry about that. You tried to defend me. I know that.
Itome and Iris know everything that happened so far.
You're too nice, Mom. I will never forgive you. You have to take responsibility.
Iris.
No, let me talk. Uncle will be your right arm. That's how he can make it up to you. Maybe not now. It might take some time, but I'll be waiting. One day Uncle will stand on Mom's right side, and we can go wherever we want, the three of us. To the ocean, a river, an amusement park, barbecues, and we can make okonomiyaki.
Where's that hot plate I bought?
On the shelf.
And I'm gonna need a raincoat.
Hey, that's cheating!
You're planning on being covered in flour?
Of course, that's why it's fun.
6 years ago, I was an assassin. Nothing I can do now would make those crimes disappear. But if I protect them, make sure that they're always smiling for the rest of my days. I figured that might be enough to outweigh my sins. Guess that's it for this. Yeah, I'm most definitely going to split this up. There's probably an episode. Don't they takes full care of Mizuki now as well, doesn't he? Since Renju and Roku. I saw Mizuki when I saw Amnesty. Because of what happened this morning, Mizuki and I are in something of a cold war. He won't even look at me. We're both stubborn, neither of us wanted to apologize first. Yeah, so it's Dante's the father of two girls. End of this story, actually. Didn't really think of that at first. A large window. Can't.
Oh, look! It's a Thyreocephalus orthodoxus!
You too? How do you know this stuff?
Can't. There's an abstract painting hanging up. Looking carefully, I see some letters at the bottom. Fisherman with the ornament and then dandelion.
Which part is the dandelion and which part is the cormorant?
Corporato. There's an abstract, incomprehensible painting hanging up. There's a receptionist desk. There's the receptionist. The company logo, Lemniscate. It's a sofa.
I love those tapioca balls.
That's boba.
The sofa. Low table in front of the sofa. It's a monitor. It's a monitor. There is nothing on it. Lots of magazines in the rack. Special, the dark side of the popular safety. I gave that a read. Lots of magazines in the rack. Vending machine full of drinks. The high table.
By the way, did you want to introduce me?
What?
Did you forget? You wanted me to meet this table. 3 months ago, you asked me to say hello to it, so...
I didn't say that.
You idiot.
The high table. There are high stools around the table. Door. There's probably an office back there. Promotional videos of the agent's talents are playing.
That's an old Yankichi cinema video.
Oh, Yankichi Cinema!
That's like so rare.
Who? How do you all know who that is?
Because Yakishi Simen's old video is playing. That's huge breast. I heard a voice saying from deep in my heart. The big-breasted reception. That's... Iris is sitting there. Suki looked mad, understandably. What did you do, Dante?
Moi? I am merely a taxi driver, my good man.
Have we met?
Well, let me see. No, I don't think we've ever crossed paths. I have an excellent memory. I usually remember my customers, but I cannot place your face.
Oh, that's right. I look different than I did 3 months ago. Wait a minute. The taxi driver. Feel like I've seen him before. Not in this timeline, you haven't.
I have an appointment to wait upon a young celebrity. I was told to wait here.
Excuse me?
You might not remember, but 3 months ago, I called to ask you about Renju, and you told me about Sunfish Pocket. You really helped me out. Thank you.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever. You want to go to a Tommy with me?
A Tommy? Why?
Well...
I want to rub them. Oh, I could rub them all day.
What?
You're too curvy, tight.
Oh! My shoulders! Oh my god, thank you. I've had so many knots lately. Ugh. Perfect timing. Go ahead. I'd love a shoulder rub.
I got up and moved behind the receptionist to rub her shoulders, then sat back down. Iris and Suki stared at me the whole time. Iris and Suki stared at me the whole time. Their icy face glares pierced to my very soul.
Hold me! Hold me tight, hold me tight! Oh, my good fellow, feeling a bit worse for wear, are you? Worry not, I shall embrace you. Well, not you!
Good.
Uncle wants to know why you're here. No particular reason. Am I not allowed to be here? I inherited Daddy's stock at Lemniscape. This is my company now. Isn't it natural that I be here? That's what she said. Uncle wants to know if you're going to graduate soon. So what if I am? Just buy me a new junior high uniform. And hire a tutor. I want to go to a good school. And a new smartphone. And a new iron pipe. That's what she said.
Thought that iron pipe was your favorite. Be broken
Uncle
it
wants
or
to know
something.
how you've been lately. You don't know? Even though we live together? Of course you don't know. Because we barely talk. Even after you've officially adopted me, you don't have any sense of responsibility. That's what she said.
Yo!
She ignored me with all her might.
Yeah.
I extended my hand like a sword, ready to strike.
You wanna fight me?
He didn't seem to take it as a joke. Better not fight her. I wouldn't get works comp for that.
Hello, how are you?
Creepy.
Nothing, huh?
Can you cut this out already? What happened? Breakfast this morning. I made the eggs over easy. That's it? Yeah.
Well, that's not so bad.
No, that's not it. I made the eggs over easy, and then Dante...
How can I eat eggs like that? I want my eggs over well. Burned to the pan on the bottom and chewy on top.
Why don't you just eat an eraser?
An eraser would taste better than what you served.
You shouldn't say that about Mizuki's cooking. That's mean.
You're in the wrong here, Uncle. Why don't you be honest and apologize?
Mizuki is the one who should be honest. I'm like her hero.
What?
When I was in the hospital, you were crying like a baby. Oh, I can't live without Dante. That's what you said.
No,
Haven't been in the hospital.
and you were never in the hospital.
Yeah, not
Yes,
in
I
this
was.
timeline.
Was I not?
What?
Then what was that memory?
Anyway, why don't you just make up already? If Dante keeps his promise, I will.
Promise?
The stew? You said you would take me.
Oh, that. Yeah, not yet. Okay, fine. Soon, okay?
You promise?
Promise.
Hey, he
Good.
smiles.
I'm glad you two are being civil again.
Anyway, should we head out, Iris?
Yeah. All right, Mizuki. See you soon. See you.
I'm back to Grumpy.
I am seriously so happy for you, Tessa.
It's thanks to you, Ota. If you didn't help me back then.
No, really, I didn't do much. I just risked my life to save you. It's a total exaggeration to say that I'm literally responsible for, you know, saving your life.
I see Ota is still Ota. Yes, sadly. Trident. An empty wooden box.
What kind of chair plays music?
Oh, I don't actually know.
A rocking chair?
Ah,
Nope.
no?
The correct answer is a love seat. With me and Tessa in it.
Oh.
What?
Rocking chair is correct. You're wrong,
Will you
Ota.
marry me?
No.
No.
The wooden chair. The table. This doors menu. Heal shocking game. 5,280 yens.
What is that?
The Sea King and a mermaid start eating the eel from both ends. When you finish eating, your lips touch.
It's a meal for perverts, basically.
So far, no one's ever been able to do it.
The stores menu. I'm surprised Dante didn't budge in there with any form of I take the order or something. A barrel made of wood. Rusty old drums. Wasn't this guy here 3 months ago, too? He must not have much to do. Why does everyone look alike? Are they all brothers or something? Customers who look like brothers are sitting there. Delicious omelette rice. Another green soda from Ota. Ota's laptop is covered in stickers. The wall are decorated with lifesavers.
Looks like a lifesaver, right? But it's actually a particle accelerator coated in white chocolate.
Is that true? Maybe. The doorway to the kitchen. The counter. There's mermaids. These mermaids are luring in customers, then hitting them right in the wallet. That mean in men in here are likely to see Davy Jones soon. Maids robbing customers of their money legally, of course. The store's signboard says Sunfish Pocket. Wait a minute, if you rearrange the letters of a Sunfish Pocket. But I don't get it. You can see the kitchen back there. Oh. Oh. Is this place okay? We heard the laughter from the kitchen. It's a light that looks like a jellyfish. There are pictures of girls on the display.
Which girl do you like, Uncle?
I don't judge on appearances.
You do.
It's what's here that matters.
Place my palm on my chest.
Aww.
The tits.
I do think Dante meant that yet.
No, wrong.
There are pictures of girls on display. Register near the doorway. Surveillance camera. Entrance. Window. Iris is sitting there. The mermaid girl are just standing around. Both is sitting in front of me. Now that Iris is healthy, he's overjoyed.
You didn't know? I made lots of friends working here part-time. Sup, girl? Sup, girl?
Sup, girl?
No.
Excuse me? Ota, you can't just say that. Ota told me. Plastic surgery, right? I kind of like this face. More than the other one.
You're good at your job.
Please come again.
I've been doing good. I'm delivering newspapers in the mornings, working as a janitor during the day, and writing at night. I might just be the hardest working 20-something in Japan.
No.
I don't know about that.
But
Really,
it's
though,
good that you're
I've gotta
doing
be, like,
something,
in the top
even though
three
this
Tokyo
isn't the
alone.
timeline where you learned anything. Thought of kicking his ass, but I didn't think it would take.
I'm actually exhausted right now. But I can't look tired in front of Tessa. Anyway, how are you?
I guess I'm alright.
Your left eye,
It's fake. I can't see anything out of it. And it doesn't talk.
huh? I see. So, Aiba? What a tragedy. Yeah. She was so cute. What a waste.
Yeah, I'm going to throw him out
If
the
she were
window.
real, I would marry her.
You would not survive the attempt.
What do you mean?
Ota, what are you seeing? In front of Iris?
Oh, Tessa, I was kidding. It was a joke.
It's fine, I don't care.
Thank goodness.
I don't think that's what she means.
Shadows.
Thread, silhouette, ASAP.
Fears.
Upset, regret, ASAP.
Water.
Wet, sweat, ASAP.
Aset, you bet! I can't believe you remembered that, Uncle. I'm so happy.
I said most of it.
Say goodbye then.
Well, Ota,
Aw, you're going already?
I can see you anytime I want, right? At Matsushita Diner?
You'll come?
Yeah, I want you to make me your omelet rice again.
Awesome. Stop by any time.
But
I'll
not
be
with the
waiting.
walk.